welcome back to Cybertopia. Couple of things before we start the episode. We recently hit 5,000 lifetime listens on the show. I know this may not sound like much, but for a little indie game that no one has ever heard of, that's huge, and we are so grateful for every one of you for your support. The show has also become a finalist in the Colorado Web Fest, the first time we've made it through the nominations for one of these things. It's a new award thingy, and I know in the grand scheme of things they don't mean all that much, but the validation of all our hard work means the world to the crew and I. We'll find out the final results sometime in June, so wish us luck. And now, on with the show, where we find out what new mess awaits Amelia, played by Cassa, Sir Ingram, played by Mark, Toby, played by Dee, and Cookie, played by Keith.
So you climb up these stairs, and you're going through this yellow lighting now, and you get to the top, and there is another door. From the inside, there is a release button that you can press that will unlock that door. Presumably, you press it, and the door slides open, and this part of the complex is entirely lit in this yellow lighting. You all exit out into this area, and this is a lot more open than the previous corridors of doom that you were stuck in, and you can see higher ceilings. It's almost like a factory floor kind of place. There's lots of machinery and conveyor belts and all sorts of robotics and things. You can't see any people, and you can't see any daylight. You can just see the yellow lighting all around.
This is rather airy. Does remind me of some, I believe I once saw some arcade games about mascots, something jump scaring you from the dark, that kind of thing, Believe there were a couple of dozen in a hole somewhere. That reminds me of those things.
Yes, the 7-day holiday at Barney's.
Yes.
Don't have much time for video games.
Or, funny hop time.
Sounds like a nice game. Yeah. Let's hope you're not in that world. But yeah, there's no immediately obvious exit sign, route to another floor or anything like that from what you can see from where you are. Where you have come out, you can tell that it seems to be the center of this building. And a large room that you're in seems to wrap around this kind of central column that you've emerged from.
So we emerged from the central column. So we don't want to go back to that, I guess.
You'll also notice that none of the machinery is currently operating. Possibly that the emergency power has shut off all of the mechanisms that were going, if any were active at the time.
So, emergency stairwell. Where art thou?
Is the ceiling very tall?
Yeah, it's a tall ceiling. It's at least double, maybe triple the height of the previous ceiling that was just like a normal height ceiling. So it's a tall room.
I don't trust this at all. So, any ideas? Any takers? Just find another door? Try that one? Find stairs?
Not much more else to go on, unless there's anything on the walls, pointing the way out. This does not seem like it's been designed for people to maintain these facilities downstairs.
Would this be entirely robotics run?
Maybe we could try to tap into it in some way.
Does somebody have hacking equipment and hacking skills here?
No, only people.
Mm-mm. No.
Just engineering.
No. So yeah, I would say let's scour the outer perimeter, see if we can get further away from this here.
Or exploration.
It is a massive space, and you probably have to walk a good 100 meters before you get from the central column to the internal wall. And it is, again, that kind of sheer metal surface that you've encountered in hexagon buildings before.
Right, okay. So this is somewhat of a bigger skill than I thought.
If it's 100 meters from the central column to a wall, that means that the thing is a 200-meter
diameter.
Diameter, thank you. I was missing the word. Mm-hmm. So, do we know of any buildings in the city that are that large?
No.
Underground, perhaps.
Underground, hidden.
Yeah.
This must be an underground hidden facility, so bursting through the walls is not gonna help us.
No, we gotta go up.
Yep. So
But it's high.
Let's-
No.
let's play a game. Who can first find a flight of stairs going up? Going down doesn't count.
I thought you were gonna say, who can fly?
Who wants to jump for the ceiling?
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
there's nothing for it. We don't really have a sense of. I mean, obviously we have a sense of urgency in that we want to get away from here, but so far we haven't really gotten the idea that we're being chased or searched for, right?
Not yet.
You start hearing growling sounds.
Oh no!
No cameras, no people.
No.
Even took a while for the lights to turn back on.
So, what are our options? So we can either
Run around.
turn around and go back. Sure, that's an option. Scour the outer wall for doors. Or use the machinery here in some sort of way that helps us get out of here. But by the life of me, I wouldn't know how.
It doesn't seem like there have been people around. No, like
Nope.
skid marks on the floor or something like footprints. No.
No, there doesn't appear to be any like people handled equipment. There's no forklift trucks. There's no people tools, anything like that. It all does seem to be robotics and probably an automated, almost like a factory kind of situation down here.
Do I recognize any of the purposes of these machines?
I think knowing that it's a hexacom facility and seeing some of the stuff, like you'd presume it was for making electronics of some sort. But I don't think any of you have enough experience with electronics to be able to tell exactly.
Fair. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm just going to start, I think, looking for a door.
Mhm.
Right, the simplest way.
Yeah, I am going to join him.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you looking for a door?
Over there.
No, like, are you going around the perimeter? Are you going back to the central column? What are you looking for?
The most effective way that we could do this is go back to the central column and do a loop from there. Otherwise, we're gonna take the long way around.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're walking like 800 meters.
Yeah. So going back to the center and then do a smaller like circle around the central pillar will save time.
Yeah.
Is it quicker to go separately, or
Oh, you want to split up and look?
because I mean we're all in the same room, right? Kind of.
Yeah, but we have no idea what will happen if the power comes back on.
That is true. Okay.
So, if you do go back to the central column, the first thing you'll notice is that door that you came out from. It appears to have disappeared.
It appears to have
In the sense that it is so sheer to the wall that unless you knew it was there, you would not know it was there.
Oh,
I
boy.
hate that.
So
Oh no.
actually, maybe we should search for another one on the same column.
Yeah.
Oh, if I knock on the walls, does it sounds hollow or it's hard?
It's hard. When you opened that door, it was like a heavy sliding door.
Yeah, so that wouldn't help.
All right, so let's try to trace our finger over the central column and see if we can, like, see where that door is. Or
Okay.
if there are any other doors. Shouldn't take too long.
Let's have some sort of investigating roll.
Can I assist with that?
Assist.
Yeah, I guess how are you assisting? What are you doing to assist?
Everyone's hands on a wall.
Everyone's hands on
We're
the
just
wall,
all like
Everyone's touching the wall.
I'm not, because that will be fingerprints.
I mean, I would probably like judging on how the door behaved and looked when we went through it the first time. I would be looking for similar markers on other pieces of the column.
So when you came through from the other side, there was a button to press that released the door.
Yeah.
As you go around, there's definitely no button.
So I would say go and try and find the same seams because there wasn't no button at this side. So just go on the seams and like the...
See, that's the thing. This door doesn't have any seams.
But we noticed the door, right?
You know it was there because you came through it. But there is no sign. There is no seams. It is seamless.
Oh,
Like
so even if we run our
melded into the
fingers
surface, you can't
across-
feel it or find it at all.
Oh, Jesus.
Gosh.
Just that meticulous here, aren't they?
And if I make like a swift circle around the column and look at the outer walls, is there some point that seems off?
Let's have an investigation roll.
It's at an 11.
Yeah. No, you're not finding
No.
anything. It just still seems to be a sheer metal surface.
Yeah, I figured as much. So we need some way to detect seamless doors.
Does any of the machinery, maybe if the machinery activates, then something will also activate? Something
We
else?
could try that if we activate one of the machinery parts and they have like an interaction with one of the doors and it opens like in a reaction to that piece of machinery, it might work.
That's fine. Start a command console then and start pressing buttons.
Did you say you had a hexacom keycard?
Mhm.
Can you try like wiping that across the column to see if that triggers a door opening?
Yeah, I'll grab my card and just kind of swipe it around the walls.
Yeah, you're swiping this key card and nothing's happening.
Mm.
That was a good idea.
I'm messing with the mechanics then.
Okay.
Let's see
Yeah.
if we can get like to a central point for these machines or something.
The machines
let's
aren't
have-
in the central column, are they?
No, there's no machines attached to the central column. The central column is completely freestanding of all of that stuff. And it does go from the floor to the ceiling. There are machines nearby it, but there's nothing actually attached to it. If you want to try and find a console of some sort, you can do a searching roll.
I'm sorry, how tall did you say the room was?
Very.
It's like a triple height ceiling, so I don't know,
Okay.
like 30 feet, something like
Yeah.
that.
16.
Okay. 7.
9.
Okay. Amelia, I think you find it's not a console. There don't appear to be any consoles in the room. This is not a human operated place, so there's no consoles, but you can find a junction box. You've got engineering experience, you know what a junction box looks like. And you can be like, well, I could turn the power back on here.
Oh,
Maybe like fiddle with the fuses or something and get the power back on proper.
well, that is an option. But, yeah, I think that's our only option, isn't it?
I wouldn't have any other way of detecting secret doors. I mean, what do you think? I am a wizard?
You do carry a cane and drink tea a lot. Like,
Yeah, you do
Yeah,
seem
fair enough.
like
Okay,
a wizard.
Fine. Look, I've got a good stash and a good beard. I know, but that doesn't make one a wizard.
Okay, so do you want to try and turn back on the
Yeah,
power?
if they just don't say no, then I will try to turn the power back on.
And you
Go
can
right ahead.
use the toolbox again if you want to.
Toolbox and engineering. Natural 20.
Nice.
Lovely.
So
Okay.
Oh, now
26.
now I want one too.
I know.
But I'm the only one that hasn't done one.
This is a
I
good
wanna-
session, yeah.
We had our
Crits
highs and
both
lows.
Yeah. Okay.
We also
so-
had like 3 natural ones. So
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think this would have incurred your tingliness. So we can
Oh,
turn that straight
that's
into a
true.
new skill that I'm going to call electronics.
Electronic skill. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Amelia finally, like, just out of the blue, finds an affinity with the machines and does a quick fiddle with the junction box, and the power in the whole place just comes back on. All the machines spring to life. The lighting changes from this kind of dull yellow to a bright white,
Mhm.
and you can all see clearly now. You may be momentarily blinded, but you can all see quite nicely now. And if you look around to where the central pillar is, you can see the outline of a double doors on the opposite side of the pillar from where you'd come out initially.
Was that always there?
It was
Yeah.
not there previously when the power was off.
Oh.
Probably it was always there. Could we have found it without the power? Probably not. I vote we go there.
The only problem now is that all of the machines are going, and this place is completely covered in machinery making things, and they are furiously getting back up to speed.
Oh.
Getting across the room back to the central pillar from where Amelia was fiddling with the junction box is going to be a little bit of a challenge.
Oh.
I feel a game of Frogger coming up.
yeah. We're just all like avoiding machines.
But clearly seems to be the place to go. So you can each make a roll to try and navigate across the factory floor.
Yeah. That's a 2.
The highs and the lows, Cassa.
Could I use my walking cane that if something is headed in my direction, that I can perhaps deflect it?
Yeah.
So just to get the +1 going, like just as a safety precaution. Does composure count?
Yeah.
Does overreaction count?
Yes.
Yeah, no, figures much.
Hey, you rolling that 20? You'll complete 20 rounds.
Okay, well, let's see. That's 13. So that's 14 total.
Okay. You can mark 1 against your overreaction.
Woohoo!
I got a 19.
Okay.
Nice.
And Toby?
I haven't done this in a while, so I would like to pump myself full of adrenaline.
Yay!
There we go again.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
So I am using, if you would allow me, the internal chemistry regulator, the exoskeleton prototype, biochemistry knowledge, and resilient test subject. And
Yeah.
my electric shock convulsions are also going to be coming into this.
The
Yes.
Napalm is off.
It's time.
Reverse
It's
Napa.
time to engage with Egapon.
Take a pun.
That took me so long to realise what you'd done there.
Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4 plus 7 minus 1 is plus 6. So
This is going to make the natural one even sweeter.
No, not a natural one, but that's a total of 9.
Oh, wow. Even
Still
with
is-
all that, that's a total
Yep,
of 9.
That's
wow.
a total of 9. That's a total of 9. This die apparently rolls natural 20s or below 4.
Okay.
And I've got a 2, so I.
Yeah.
So me, the only one who has nothing to add for this situation, is the one who rolls highest,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely, the gold
Yeah.
standard.
Don't see what the problem is.
I'm going to say you needed a 15 to get across, and everything under 15 that any of you rolled is the amount of damage you took from the machines as you were getting through. You do manage to get through, but you take hits from like things that are trying to like laser stuff on or scratch stuff in or like cutting stuff up. You take 15 minus whatever you rolled in damage.
Son of a bitch. My mustache is lightly singed.
Toby just like completely misjudges the amount of adrenaline he's pumping in and just like runs directly into a machine, just unable to stop, just slams directly.
Maybe just he gets past all the machines, runs straight into the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, so you took
I took 1 damage. So what?
I think Amelia takes what 13 damage from that.
13.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, that's not good.
And I heal 4.
I heal for?
No.
No, worth a try.
Cookie manages to be his slinky self, and maybe the others are all getting caught around him, and he's just managing to slip in between as they're getting the hits, being his blockers.
There's a slight singe to the tie he's wearing. It's like, let's get that replaced.
It's actually, we're all putting ourselves into harm's way so Cookie doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cookie just walking nonchalantly through.
Nah.
It's just the fact that I'm walking nonchalantly through and everyone's trying to do like the stealthy, sneaky stuff. I'm going, oh, no, there's a clear walkway through here. It's like,
Yeah. Just spots the pattern. It is Frogger. He's just walking straight through. But you'll make it to this door. Some of you slightly more injured than others. But yeah, you get to this door, and now Amelia can swipe the key card next to the door. And these double doors open, and it's clearly an elevator.
Behold our ticket to freedom.
The buttons on it, is it just one button to go up, or are there different floors? Or...
Actually, there's no buttons. You get in,
Oh.
doors close, and it just zips up. You probably don't even feel it move, in fact. Welcome to the final mid-roll of the season. As I mentioned last step, there's no bombastic finale to Season 2 of Cybertopia. Originally, I had planned on this just being a mid-season break, but now it's been just shy of 40 episodes, and that feels about the right sort of length. I've got a few more bits of content for you all over the coming months, including interviews and background setup and stuff, but we should be getting into the real meat of the new season around July time, I reckon. Just 2 voiceovers this ep, with Cat Bat reprising his role as generic service robots of Paradigm City, and there's a wee cameo from another of the main cast later too. And of course, not forgetting our splendid cast.
hi, I'm Keith, and I play everyone's favourite talent and sleazeball, Cookie Standard. I'm a procedural generation specialist and sometimes stream independent game development on Twitch. Recently, we've also started playing the tactical mech RPG Lancer on my channel, with myself as GM and Ben, our lovely Cybertopia host, as one of 8, yes, 8 players. You can catch my game development work and the adventures of Lancer Team Cam Delta on Thursdays at kaYNSD.twitch.tv, with edited versions to follow soon on YouTube. You can also find more of what I do at kaYNSD.itch.io and at Blue Sky with that same address.
Hiya, this is Cassa. I play Amelia's suite, and this is currently the only game I'm playing, so nothing to promote, but I'm very excited for you to see what Cybertopia has to offer.
Adventurers and warriors, heed my call. What I have for you is a world of adventure where evolution and magic go hand in hand. I am Mark, and I am playing Sir Ingram. Visit thewanderergames.com for all your high fantasy yet natural evolution and magic content. We've got something for everybody.
Hey everyone, I'm D or Night Wanderer. Catch me blabbering on socials, DMing a superhero game on Would-Be Heroes, putting stuff up on itch, and streaming on Twitch. All of my stuff can be found under this username Night Wanderer, that's Wanderer with an O, or over on Linktree under Night Wanderer. Again, that's Wanderer with an O.
This ep's promo goes out to the show I mentioned in last time's mid-roll I'm doing over at Pantsless Tables. It actually started a week ago, so if you missed it, the VOD is probably already up for you on the Pantsless Tables YouTube channel. It's a heavily horror-themed miniseries, using a kind of zombie apocalypse hack of the system behind Cybertopia, Critcore, which, incidentally, I have started writing up the SRD for, so if you're interested in designing your own game similar to this, keep an eye out on my Blue Sky for updates on that.
When the end of the world didn't happen, I thought everything would just go back to normal.
The way it was. It wasn't perfect.
But it worked. Life went on.
Until it didn't. What comes next, though?
Doesn't end with death.
Pantsless Tables present After Death, a dark tale of the horrors and traumas of dying and what happens if there's no afterlife to go to. Using a system made with the in-development Critcore SRD, join me, Ben Newbon, Steve of Pantsless Tables, Miskatonic, Monroe, and Rose Blossom as we delve into a world created from the darkest reaches of their own nightmares. Streaming fortnightly from May 12th, 2:30pm UTC, over at twitch.tv/pantslesstables. Come along, what's the worst that could happen?
When the doors open, you can see a brightly lit concourse of a science kind of building. It's like a big tech commercial building, like you'd see in a tech HQ kind of like a corporate building kind of thing.
But still no people.
There are a few androids walking around, very clearly robots, but like humanoid robots kind of walking around. You can see a receptionist desk with a robot standing behind it. And this whole place seems to be staffed by robots. There's big fake green plants, and it's a huge glass domed ceiling kind of place. And there's other elevators dotted around and glass columns and bright white place. You can see through this glass dome looking out into the early morning.
Well,
nothing has reacted to you coming out of this lift, though.
I see a reception desk. Where there's a reception desk, there has to be an exit.
Yeah, we...
Just act natural and walk.
Yeah, just slink around.
It's just...
Are you going to walk to the reception desk, or are you just going to walk in that kind of direction and look for the exit when you get closer? Or are you going to try and engage any of the robots or anything like that?
Oh,
No, I'm not taking any
I
chances.
would... No.
Yeah,
No.
I think we're not engaging. No
fair
engage.
enough, fair enough. Okay,
No
so...
one trusts a robot here.
Hey, robots haven't done anything bad to you. You did that all to yourselves. Okay, so you walk over and you get kind of near the reception desk, and you can see kind of opposite the reception desk there is a big set of revolving doors that lead seemingly to the outside world.
There it is. Let's go.
we book it.
Let's head towards the exit.
Swag walk to the exit.
Yep. You get kind of halfway across the concourse, and a large robot stands in your way and says,
"Please provide identification."
Do you dream of marshmallow cows?
It is outside of office hours. Please provide identification.
I'll show my card. Yes, I am Stacy, fake name.
It takes the card and it scans it and it passes it back to you. It says,
"Thank you, Stacy, fake name. Please register your guests."
Well, yes, of course. This is Billy Nobody,
Charmed.
Simon's Nobody, and of course, Sir. Oh, come on, help! Yeah.
Sir Pseudonym, yes.
Sir Pseudonym, yes.
Sir Pseudonym, yes.
It's grand to meet you, chap.
Miss Fake Name, you are not registered to this location.
Well, yes. I came here for a assessment of sorts, just to check to see how everything was doing. Your security is top notch.
Let's have a robotic persuasion kind of roll.
Robotic persuasion. Anything to add to that?
Could we help in any kind of way?
Please
Don't we have the clearance?
I don't think so. I think this is all up to Stacy.
Can we help by absolutely, fully, and totally espousing Billy Nobody, Simon Somebody, and Sir Pseudonym?
Do we get bonuses because you referred to Amelia as Stacy?
No, I did that intentionally.
That's a 19.
Okay. All right. The robot is clearly taking down details and noting this all in its records somehow. And then you hear like a confirmatory beep. It hands back the pass that you gave it and says,
"Very well. On your way. Have a good morning."
Thank you.
"I hope you didn't work too hard through the night."
Thank you.
You know how it is. You know how it is. Hurry.
I'll talk to Guardian Robot.
And you're able to exit through the revolving doors. And as soon as you step foot outside, a bright white car pulls up and the doors open.
Getting it in?
So, is this our ride?
There's no driver.
There's no driver. Oh. Well, this is clearly our ride.
I mean, I'm not particularly trustworthy of entirely automated things since we just left one, but...
Yeah.
Let's get in.
Can we tell?
Purely theoretically, the data broker told us he was going to send us his driver, so this car not having a driver...
Could the car be the driver?
Car? Who sent you? Tap, tap.
The car does not respond.
Oh, is there a license plate? Does it say like DTA BRK?
I think license plates in this setting are like machine code license plates.
Can I check for any hexacom, signery, tomfoolery signs that like they have anything to do with this?
Yeah, there's no like branding on the car of any kind, which seems unusual. It doesn't seem to have like a model number or like make written on it or anything. It is about as plain and bland as it could be.
I'm going inside the car and see if there's anything on it's like sat nav or anything, or it's like drives. I'm getting into like effectively what the driver's seat would be for it, and looking at the instrumentation panels because I'm assuming it's all locked out for me to mess about with, but it's going to show something.
Yeah, so there is clearly a way to take manual control of this vehicle in case of emergency or something like that, but it is all sealed behind like a plexiglass frontage or something. There are no controls of any kind, even like radio controls or anything like that you can touch or that you can access.
Where do we come out of in terms of the city? See the rest of the city?
You can see maybe quite off in the distance the skyscrapers at the center of the city. The data broker had mentioned you're on the far west outskirts of the city.
Yeah.
And you can tell that, yeah, this is somewhere that is way out on the edge.
Well, you know what? We got out of this. If this goes wrong, we'll get out of this too. I'm getting in the car.
Yeah, at least we know where the car is.
I just want to sleep.
Okay, Toby, get in the back, have a nap, and Amelia will get in the passenger side in case she needs to help take away and maybe tinker with the car.
Fair enough. Okay, so you all get in the car, the doors slide shut, and it drives you off. Is anybody sleeping in the car this time? After the last experience of sleeping in the car, Amelia?
Nope.
I'm probably gonna doze off.
Okay. It's early in the morning. The sun is just coming up. It's probably 5, maybe coming into 6 a.m. The city is starting to wake up and come alive, and there's not too much traffic on the streets yet. You can start to see people getting up and going towards their day jobs, and the early shifts, or coming back from their late shifts and stuff like that. The car takes you in the most direct route it can without encountering the New Bond Amazing interchange, and takes you straight up to the city's media center building.
Throughout the entire trip, Cookie's just been looking out the window, taking in the sights of the city for the first time in a while.
Let's have an observation roll.
Oh, why not?
There's some faint vintage pop song playing. Everyone looks out.
Some synthwave is going off.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to say what I rolled. It wasn't a natural one.
It wasn't a natural one.
It wasn't a natural
one. Okay.
one.
It wasn't a natural one. Okay.
It was only twice that.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's not nothing. Yeah, I think you start looking out the window. Maybe when you first get in the car, you just take a few minutes just to relax a little, having gotten away from that nightmare factory place. And when you look out the window at first, a scooter goes flying past you with a very large woman and a much smaller man clinging onto her back, and nearly crashes into the side. And that jolts you to attention. You're oh fuck. But it's okay, they don't hit you.
Cookie trying to have an enjoyable lo-fi beats the drive through the city 2 moment, and it's just completely interrupted.
Maybe 15 minutes later, you pull up to the media center and the doors open.
Well, I guess we'll head in, right? To new adventures, I hope.
Has Cookie been here before, given his background?
Cookie would have been here before, yeah. This is the place where a lot of media dealings happen, and it's certainly a place where talent agents would have come with their clients to do signing record deals and that sort of thing. It's a highly networked building. It's got TV stations here. There's comms companies who operate out of here. Lots of networking connections, and if you looked at the top, there's the satellite dishes and the antennae and all that sort of jazz.
And I thought Amazing Core shut this place down years ago.
It does look like it's got some cranes that have been operating on it recently, but there doesn't appear to be any active building work going on. Where you've gotten out of the car, it is not the main entrance to the building. Cookie would know this. This appears to lead to a maintenance access or something like that.
I think I know the way from here.
All right.
I'm getting out and walking up towards the side entrance. I assume I know what used to be access codes to get into this place. I imagine they've changed since then.
Yeah, there's a keypad next to this door. Any codes that you try don't work. And actually, it looks like someone has very recently tried to hack that panel and busted it.
Do we recognize the handiwork, any of us? Just a guess.
Amelia might. Amelia, let's have you roll an electronics roll.
10 plus 1, 11.
Yeah, this reminds you of a very cavalier hacker that you worked with previously. This is probably Nox having done something silly.
Yeah.
And very recently, in fact. Huh. But you look at it and you think maybe you can fix it.
I could fix it. And
go ahead.
More the fact, if someone we trust is already here, then it's fine for us to knock on the door. I'm just going to rap on the door loudly.
Okay. There's no immediate response, but you don't know where in this building they might be. It is a very tall building. It's, in fact, the tallest skyscraper in the city.
Let's go for the repair option before this thing gets even more busted or blows up and, I don't know, rockets shoot out of the top of this building or something. I don't know.
Strange things have happened.
I'd be surprised, but also if Fox is here, he knows we're here. He'll know.
Yeah, if you want to do a repair roll, you can do your repair and include your engineering, the toolbox, and your electronics.
7, 3, 13, 14.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. It's maybe less straightforward than you thought it would be, probably because of the damage that Nox has done to it, but you managed to fix it up and get it in working order, and in the meantime you're able to short circuit it in a way to open that maintenance door, and you can all enter. When you do, it is very clearly the back entrance to a building that is like one of those kind of liminal spaces. It's a really kind of empty and soulless backstage to this big media building, and
the back rooms.
You can see several different stairwells, lots of confusing signs. If someone wasn't careful, they could quite easily get lost in this place, almost like a labyrinth of corridors.
When will it?
I think we're used to that now.
Yeah, fortunately, you've had some good exploring experiences recently, so you should be able to figure your way out.
All right, you know what? Let's go. We got this.
But also, you need to try and figure out where your friends might be in this building, because the data broker wasn't particularly detailed with that description.
Right. Well, let's investigate.
Marco.
Yeah. So let's take a look. Sir Ingram will try and look for any signs of people having walked through here.
Okay.
Because we do know that Nox, apparently, whoever Nox is, barged in here. So.
Okay, let's have a tracking roll, I guess.
Tracking.
So I'm going to try and assist Ingram with this one by, I've been here before in its halcyon days when it was, still running as a media production company. I've got a vague idea what the place should have looked like, certainly before it was, left desolate and unvisitable, abandoned. So I would like to assist. I can't read.
That's a 5 from Ingram, so you're not going to help for too much. But let's have the roll from you anyway to see if you get anything special.
So I was going to help with Wingman and Talent Agent, so...
Okay.
I'm not going to help very much either, because that's only a 6.
Okay.
We fail.
Yeah, I think...
We get lost.
Maybe you never came into these back corridors when you were here previously, and it looks very different to what you'd recognize. Ingram maybe gets a bit turned around, trying to figure out where you could even get to from this area.
Are there cameras around?
Let's have an observation roll to look for cameras.
19.
Yeah, there are cameras. You can't tell which ones, if any, are active. They don't have blinking red lights on them and stuff. Some of them you're sure you saw move, but you've never actually managed to point at it and be like, hey, that's moving at the time that it's moving.
I feel like if people we know are in here, are there other people that we don't want to alert of our presence? Otherwise, we could just, say hey, we're here.
We've been loud enough so far, why not?
Yeah, you'd probably think that if your friends are here, they probably know you're here. And if they're taking this long to get to you, they're probably quite far away in this very tall building.
I think it might just be smart to go up. Just a hunch.
So we're looking for another door.
It's worked out so far.
And there's lots of stairs.
Let's go. Just go up stairs. Keep to the back rooms. See what we can find.
Okay. Who was it that got the exploration nat 20s earlier?
That was Cookie and Toby.
Mine went to Wingman, not to exploration. So.
Oh yeah, so it did. Yeah. Let's have an exploration roll from Toby. If you get another nat 20, it'll be amazing.
No, unfortunately, it's only a 12.
Okay. Yeah, I think you just start climbing stairs, assuming, the only way is up, and you go up a few flights, and the stairs stop, and you're in another space that seems really weird and confusing and doesn't make any architectural sense. You find another flight of stairs, and you start going up there. After another little while, those stairs stop, and you come out to a different place. There's only downstairs. There's no doors onto other corridors in this place, and that doesn't make any sense. You find a stack of chairs for some reason at some point, and eventually, Ingram, you'd recognize this person. You bump into Zap.
Zap looks startled. Oh, hi. Ingram. They look Amelia, Cookie, and Toby up and down. Yeah, it's troubling down here. Well, come along. Don't get left behind.
Yes. Glad you're okay, by the way.
And they'll take you up to the penthouse where they have stationed everybody.
You got a bloody penthouse. Well, neat.
Good work.
If there is a bed, I'm immediately crashing in.